What's up, everybody? It's your favorite show, Get a Bucket. I'm your host, Trey, and as usual, I hope you're all having a wonderful, wonderful day. Now, today we're going to talk about defending teammates, okay? But before we do that, please make sure to hit that like and subscribe button, comment, tell anyone about the show. Trying to get the ratings up a little bit, just a little bit. But like I said, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to talk about defending teammates, but have some subtopics, like the face of the WNBA. Because this topic actually came up because of, well, Caitlin Clark. So, with that, we have Caitlin Clark here, right? And her teammate, Sophie Cunningham, she makes a wonderful statement as follows. It literally pisses me off when people are like, she's not the face of the league. What? And that's my question. What? Like, she's not the face of the league. I'm sorry, Sophie. That can piss you off all you want to, but she's not. Now, the face of the league, when we're talking about sports, you got to talk about the best players, right? And I hear you if you think Caitlin Clark is the best player. I disagree with you. There are better players. She's not in my top 10. Caitlin Clark is not in my top 10 for the WNBA. But people are putting her on that high of a pedestal. So I understand why you think she is. Now, the main reason why they put Caitlin Clark as the face of the league is popularity. I do get that. Popularity does factor in, ladies and gentlemen. It does matter. It's not the end-all, be-all. So because of that, again, she's not the face of the league. My faces of the league, Asia Wilson, Napheesa Collier, Breanna Stewart, those players, the best of the best. And again, quite popular. Okay, so again, for me, better players, yes, Caitlin's popularity might be higher. But if we're going on popularity, then Angel Reese, like, don't she have more followers on Instagram or something like that? Like, popularity is quite subjective. So I promise you, if I start saying Angel Reese is the face of the league now, y'all Caitlyn stands are gonna be like, that's not right. It's not right for Caitlyn either. So I get it though. Sophie trying to defend her teammate. That's where we are. Now, if we scroll down a little further, Sophie says, I know the talks Phoenix had in their locker room, they were like going to show her what the W really is. And she's referring to she's referring to Caitlin Clark. Now, a couple things to note here, right? I appreciate that she's speaking on her time with Phoenix. I'm sorry, but you kind of have to blame Caitlin Clark's stands and fans for the way Caitlin was quote unquote attacked. Because that's how people try to act like she was attacked when she hit the W, right? Everybody who's saying she was the best, everyone who's saying the WNBA as a whole is trash because of what Caitlin is doing, yeah, that might be the reason why Caitlin gets zeroed in on. That might be the reason why Caitlin gets targeted a little bit more. Look at LeVar Ball and how he was talking. Lonzo ain't say nothing. And that might be the problem. Lonzo ain't say nothing. So because of that, Lonzo gets targeted a little bit more. Oh, are we hating now on Lonzo? No, it's a welcome to the league moment. So when we're talking about showing her what the W is really like, I get it. And Sophie does too, to a degree. She says she gets it as well to a degree. I'm curious how Sophie was in those locker rooms. Because it's not like Sophie Cunningham as a player isn't energetic. It's not like she doesn't ride for her team, right? She's even defended Caitlin Clark year one on the court. So I'm curious what Sophie was saying in those Mercury locker rooms. Because we're snitching on the Mercury right now. But what was she saying back then? Now, the rationale, because Sophie also says, who cares when it comes to the face of the league? And make money off of them. Like, that's kind of tough. Like this. And if you're smart, you're making money off of them. But again, we're talking about her teammate. She's going to the defense of her teammate, but then in the same breath saying, if you're smart, you make money off of Caitlin Clark, which is a true statement. You definitely can. But again, it begs me to wonder, well, is Sophie being fake in this moment? Because again, her agenda is to make money. If you're smart, off them. So is she being smart and making money right now? That's my question mark for Sophie Cunningham. Because again, she's talking about the Mercury, but she ain't talking about herself and what she said back then. And keep in mind, she's an energetic player. Like, she's a little rowdy. Not negatively, but I'm assuming she might have had some words for old girl. That's just me, though. Maybe I'm tripping. But that does take me now to the rookie slander, ladies and gentlemen, because again, I think if we're talking about last season, when Caitlin Clark was a rookie, it's fair to slander. Well, it's not fair to slander Caitlin. That's not a good time. Because again, rookies have no expectation. I talked about this in another show. You have basketball expectation, you have analyst expectation, and then you have the casual fan expectation, right? That's the social media where people just go up and say whatever they want to. Based on real basketball expectations, Caitlin Clark did nothing in the WNBA to deserve any sort of expectations. Like, oh, she's the best player in the WNBA. Oh, she should be WNBA. No. And even this season, there has still been players playing better than her. Even if she were playing healthy. Even if she were healthy. So again, rookie slander. It's got to chill out. You can judge rookies. You can critique rookies. They don't really have expectations. So for me, if you do put expectations on rookies, that means you have a grave unappreciation for the WNBA game, for the professional game, because there is a transition. You got to know that. So again, ladies and gentlemen, when it comes to Caitlin Clark, face of the league, slander, all that stuff, Sophie, I understand you coming to the defense of your teammate. And I'm so happy that she is no longer a rookie because we can critique her and slander her, like how she's still leading the WNBA in turnovers, and we're talking about year 2. That's now a trend. Or the inefficiency from three-point shooting. That's a trend. Yeah, it's cool she can shoot it from deep. Inefficient. But again, though, y'all want to harp on, oh, she got 8 assists, 6 turnovers. Just saying. Sophie, the criticism is fair. The statements, she's not the face of the league, is fair. I'm questioning, where's your angle, personally? But glad to see that you draw some entertainment for your show, as we all are doing. So again, ladies and gentlemen, I mean, that does conclude the end of the episode, but I'm curious what your thoughts are about this here topic. Defending your teammates. Is there a real genuine defense going on? Or do you think Sophie just being smart and making money off of her teammates? I don't know. And then what's your definition of face of a professional league? Should it be based solely off popularity? How much production matters? Is production more important than popularity? That's what I'm curious about now. But I want to hear y'all thoughts, like I said. So ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that does end the show, like I said. So I want to hear y'all thoughts. So please continue to like the WNBA, but also make sure to continue to watch and support my show. So please like, subscribe, comment, tell anyone who's anyone about the show. My name is Trey. I'm the host of Get a Bucket. Hope you all are having a good one. Take care.